It's hard to accept that it's time to go.
I'm not going to lie, Downton Abbey, the grand finale, was an extremely great movie. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I went into the theater with no previous knowledge about what kind of movie this would be, but apparently this was a TV show that had 5 seasons. According to the overview that I found on Wikipedia, the series is set on the fictional Yorkshire country estate of Downton Abbey between 1912 and 1926. It focuses on the Crawley family and their servants in the post-Edwardian era and the effects the times have on their lives and on the British social hierarchy. The show ended its run in 2015 after the creator felt as if the series has reached its ending point, as he did not want it to continue into World War II. This last movie being his last entry into the series, Downton Abbey, the grand finale, we see Mary in her huge scandal because she's just recently gotten divorced. And back in the day, getting a divorce as a woman was like the worst thing you could possibly do. This in turn makes her the talk of the town, and nobody wants to be seen around her, as the time and class public appearance was really a big thing. You know, you wanted to keep your friends really high profile. You wanted to keep your public life really low-key and clean, and you really didn't want to attach yourself to somebody who had, you know, a big scandal such as being divorced. So that really isolated her, really limited the friends that she had, and had such a big impact that nobody wanted to hang out with her or be seen around her, kind of. And as if Lady Mary was not having really a terrible time, she gets terrible news that the family is absolutely gone broke. Yes, you hear that. Everybody in this rich-ass family is broke now. Yep. Looks like they're going to have to sell their one big property up in the country in order to make that happen, in order to make them not broke anymore. While this is going on, there's also a change of guard going on as well. We see a lot of the older folks stepping aside and choosing to retire. But we also see the older generation being a little hesitant to step aside. Like her dad, because he doesn't want to transition from, I guess, kind of being like the mayor to like being just a normal person. The idea of him living in a flat in London is like, oh my God, super scary to him and super out there, which I totally understand. If you come from money, the idea of just going and being a normal citizen is kind of really out there for you, you know? While all this is going on, Harold comes back from America and he tells everybody, oh yeah, I lost all the money, but hey, here's my friend, this American guy that I'm bringing back with me, and he's going to help us get all this money back. But it turns out that this guy was really a thief and a fraud and, you know, was running a scam on him this whole time and was the one that stole the money and kind of was the reason why the family went broke. So yeah, this is really what's going on in this movie. So we have Lady Mary. She has this big scandal of getting a divorce. She's supposed to be transitioning to this position of power, but her dad refuses to step aside. And now she learns that the family's broke. So as you can see, she has all these different problems to fix while also trying to maintain her social hierarchy and her social status. And this takes a really hard hit on her. But everybody kind of steps up and kind of, you know, helps her out at the end of the day. The kitchen staff steps up to make everything perfect, to, you know, make sure that people attend, they spread the news, they start gossiping and stuff like that. And, you know, they're able to get this famous writer to come, and that kind of brings up the event that they're doing as well. And that kind of, you know, gives them the ability to, you know, bring status to the party that they're having. And overall, I think this was a really great story at the end of the day. I think it tells really great story about family and friends and trying to fit in after such a big change in life. And I also think that it shows also why a lot of people cling on to power, why a lot of old people are really scared to change, because they're really scared to, you know, just be normal, because they don't know what being normal is. So overall, I'll give this film a 9 out of 10. It's definitely one of my favorite films that I watched this year, and it's definitely up there. And I think it was definitely a great way to wrap up the series as well. So if you've gone ahead and liked this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I hope you have a fantastic day.